Before I start this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.
Hello, welcome back to my video. Today I will be making a tutorial on how to make personality diagnosis. So let's get right into the video. So first of all, let's please make a index.html, script.js, and style.css. And okay, let's do this. So first type in HTML5. This will just do everything for you. Okay, so title, title anything is fine, so I'll just call it diagnosis. Okay. Then after that, we're gonna link our style.css. Okay, now let's start making the backbone of this code. H1, let's say like enter your name. We're gonna put a paragraph, MP tag will say enter name. Okay, so after that we're gonna make input because we wanted people to input their name, so we're gonna say input type text. Okay, ID, we're gonna give it an ID because we're gonna JavaScript function, so size equals 40, how big the input is. Max length will be 20. Okay, now button, we're also going to create a button. Button ID will be result dash button. We're going to call it result. Okay, we're going to make a div for a result area later on to show our results. ID is equal to result dash area. Now this ID can be anything, but you need to remember what you named it, or you're not gonna be able to pull it up later on. src, okay, script.js. Okay, now let's actually see how it is, and make sure to add something called live server in the extensions so we can see our changes. So I already have mine up. Okay, enter name for diagnosis, enter name, result, and then we're gonna click something in and give it a result. Okay, so let's get in the simple CSS part first. So yeah, okay, first of all we're gonna start out with the body's design. So body background color is going to be black. Color of the text will be white. No, anything's okay. It's just my preference. I like just black and white, like simple, straight. Okay, margin right. Okay, width 500. Margin right to center things out, even if we change the resolution, because the screen size will change depending on the device you're on. So, and then also margin left auto. It'll automatically do things. It'll automatically center things out. Okay, button padding 50 pixels. 5 pixels and 20 pixels. Background color will be turquoise, and random's okay. Border style will be none, so no fancy border style. And color will be white. Okay, input will have the height of 20 pixel. Okay, that's actually it for the CSS portion. So let's get into the JavaScript. Okay, so let's get into the JavaScript portion. So this is kind of hard, and I'll try my best to explain, but I just want you to follow along. Use strict, const, okay, username input is equal to document dot get element by ID user dash name. Okay, so we're getting the ID from HTML. Const result button is equal to document dot get element by ID result button. Okay. Const result divided equals document dot get element by ID result area. Okay, what this does is it's just basically getting the ID from the HTML and using that ID and changing things inside JavaScript to make it visible on the HTML side. Okay, function remove all children element while dot first child element dot remove child element dot first child. So what this is doing is it is making sure that the text box doesn't have any text in it. It's going to remove it while there is a text, and while this is active, it's going to remove the text inside the input box. Okay. Now, next scenario is if we don't put a name in it, we don't want it to move. So what we're going to do is result button dot onClick equals an empty arrow function. And we're going to keep everything in here. Okay, so make sure the code we're going to write is contained in here until we move to the next one. Okay, const username is equal to username input dot value. Okay, if username dot length is empty, so equal to 0, we want it to do nothing, or we want it to go back to the top. When we put out the result, we want the result to be visible when we press the result button. So what we're going to do is first remove all child, remove all children, result divided, const header equals document dot create element h3, h3. So it is creating an element, an HTML element inside JavaScript to show. Okay, header dot inner text, so it is declaring the inner text, the text inside the h3 tag. Result divided dot append child header. Okay, now next is const paragraph equals document dot create element. The tag name is p. Const result equals return result. Now we're going to make this later on, so make sure to remember that we're going to make this functionality later on. Paragraph dot inner text equals result. Okay, result divided dot append child paragraph username input. Okay, and the next thing we want to do is we also want the functionality of enter to be present. So instead of clicking the button, we can push enter to get the result. So what we're going to do is username input dot on key down equals event arrow function if event dot key is equal to enter result button dot on click. What this is saying is if enter is pushed, activate result button. Pretty simple. Okay, now let's get into the next part. Okay, so make sure you get out of the onClick function and go to the next. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to make the answers that will come up on the result. So basically, the inside of the result. I'll put my link down in the description, so please open that and copy and paste it. Okay, const answers equal. Okay, and then make sure you put your semicolon here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to paste this text. Mine will be, yours will be down in the description, so make sure you copy and paste it and then put it in here. Oh, my bad. Okay, put it in here, copy and paste. Now make sure you have these, you have all of these commas, because these will divide this thing called the string. It will divide the strings. Okay, now let's get to the next part. Okay, now we're going to finally make the function called return results. So function return results will take in a username. Let sum of character code equals 0 for let I equals 0. I is under username dot length I plus plus. Sum of character code will equal to sum of character code plus username dot character code at I. Okay, now we're going to make the index. Const index equals sum of character code modulus answers dot length. Let result equals answers in the position of index. Result will equal to result dot replace slash backslash squibbly username another backslash slash g comma username. Return result. Okay, that's actually it. So what all of this does is it will randomize all of this so that everybody won't get the same answer. It'll make it random. And the valuable part is this thing. What this does is it will search the string for this username and it will replace it with its username. So whatever username you put in, it will replace this. So we don't have to break up the strings and put objects in there every time, because that's just boring and annoying. You can do this in JavaScript, which will make things way more easier, and you can just do it at once without anything else. So anyway, let's test this out. Okay, Paku. Oh, result. The best thing about Paku is its uniqueness. It's the only characteristic but makes everyone happy. Ah, thank you. Well, this is it. Wow, it was a pretty long video, but thank you for watching if you made it to the end. Please leave a like, that will help a lot. This is my first tutorial, so I may have been a little bit weird. I may not have been clear enough, so please leave a comment down below in the comment section if you have any questions or if I wasn't clear enough. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.